Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 dance scenes in 80s movies. For this list, we'll be looking at the most memorable choreographed sequences to emerge from what is arguably the greatest era of dance films. What's your favourite dance scene from an 80s movie? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Score Tonight, Grease 2. While it doesn't quite live up to its predecessor, Grease 2 has its fair share of notable song and dance numbers. This new generation grooves its way into a fresh start at Rydell and sees out the year with a fun and spirited luau.
We're gonna rock, we're gonna roll, we're gonna bop, we're gonna bowl. Score, 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 score.
Perhaps the most impressive routine sees the cast bring their remarkable dance talents to the bowling alley, where the ensemble brilliantly combines the game with animated steps. Watching them take their shots and then fly into pirouettes is amazing.
We're gonna score tonight. We're gonna score tonight. We're gonna rock, we're gonna roll, we're gonna bop, we're gonna bowl.
But we're particularly bowled over by their moves during the instrumental dance break. Regardless of what you think about the movie, this is a striking scene. And yes, puns very much intended. Number 9. Xanadu. Xanadu flopped so majorly that it in part inspired the launch of the Golden Raspberry Awards.
That's a shame. It must be frustrating to waste your talents on things that don't really matter to you.
Yeah. I met a guy the other day who told me I should take long lunch hours.
However, one category we believe they wouldn't be eligible for is Worst Choreography. After all, this was a film helmed by Olivia Newton-John and Gene Kelly, and, if you ask us, the Whenever You're Away dance sequence is enough to earn the movie a little redemption. Still, nothing's more quintessential of the era than the flashy titular number.
Where nobody dared to go, the love that we came to know, they call it Xanadu.
There's so much going on that it's hard to pick out just one moment. Everything from the exaggerated moves, bold costumes, and rollerblades really screams the 80s.
Now that I'm here, now that you're near, in Xanadu.
Number 8. Opening credits. Do the Right Thing. Spike Lee's opening credits are almost as memorable as his movies. Do the Right Thing takes place on a sizzling summer day in Brooklyn, where racial tensions are at an all-time high.
In the rhythm I'm rolling, gotta give us what we want, gotta give us what we need. Hey, our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be.
The themes are prevalent from the first moment you see Rosie Perez dancing to Fight the Power. Lee uses words like defiant, angry, and rhythmic to describe the intent behind the choreography, and approached Public Enemy to create a song that suited this vibe.
To make everybody see, in order to fight the powers that be. Fight the power. Fight the power. Fight the power.
Additionally, he shared that the 1963 movie musical Bye Bye Birdies opening title also inspired him.
Bye bye birdie, why'd you have to go?
Perez's moves are stylistic, full of purpose, and utterly hypnotic. It certainly earns its place as a part of cinematic history. Number 7. Far From Over, Staying Alive. If you're not yet feeling that 80s nostalgia, we got you.
1, 2, 3.
The sequel to 1977's Saturday Night Fever reintroduces us to a former disco king, Tony Manero. As he pursues his big break in the dance world, in this scene, Tony steals the spotlight from the other auditionees while strutting his stuff to Frank Stallone's Far From Over.
This is the end. You made your choice and now my chance is over. I thought I was in.
It's an unbelievably energetic and athletic sequence, with dancers spinning, leaping and flipping all over the place, and Travolta's unparalleled talents leading the way. Seriously, his hips have us locked in a trance from which we never want to be awakened.
Give me something. I need it all 'cause I am running over.
Number 6. Prove Me Wrong. White Nights. What's better than having one dance icon leading a movie? 2 of them, of course. White Nights combined the unrivaled talents of ballet giant Mikhail Baryshnikov and tap dancing legend Gregory Hines. The film follows 2 people from vastly different backgrounds who find common ground through their passion for dance. This sequence encapsulates just that. The pair move in perfect unison, but it's also clear that each brings a unique flair and slightly different feel to the choreography. Hines shared that the film was a collaborative effort, with both using their opposing backgrounds to bring out the best in each other.
We just, tried steps. We banged into one another, and we just experimented with dance.
We don't need to tell you that the payoff was tremendous. Just watch for yourselves.
Hey. Yeah, yeah. All right.
Number 5. The Audition. Flashdance. Remember when Alex dances to He's a Dream early on in the film? You know, that iconic bit with the chair? The innovative choreography goes so hard that we didn't think they could ever top it. But then came Alex's audition, and we were left feeling like we'd just been doused in water. She sets herself apart from the other auditionees with an upbeat jazzy routine to Irene Cara's What a Feeling. It combines ballet, jazz, contemporary steps, and even a little breakdancing. Is it any wonder that the panel loses its composure as the routine builds momentum? This dance changed the face of musical movie history and became a pop culture phenomenon. Number 4. Everyone gets Footloose. Footloose. For a movie set in a small town that's banned everything from ballroom swaying to toe tapping, it was surprisingly hard to choose just one standout dance scene. No one does angry dancing quite like Ren, and watching him teach Willard some moves was also pretty memorable. Still, nothing beats the teens' excitement when they finally let loose at the prom. Everyone really brings it, and each moment's joyously euphoric. You can imagine audiences back in 1984 jumping to their feet in packed theatres and grooving along.
Shake, shake on me. Oh, my Lord. Come on, let's go. Blues, your blues.
Even the most reluctant of dancers can't help but be figuratively and literally moved by the vibes in this scene.
Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut Footloose.
Number 3. Opening scene audition. A chorus line. There's no denying that a chorus line's finale is a singular sensation and a thrilling combination.
One singular sensation, every little step she takes. One
nation.
However, we have to spotlight the moment that started it all.
Left, right, point, turn, back, point, vaulting. Left, right, up, down, up, and through. 1, 2, turn, and up. Vaulting. Left, right, leap, cross, contrive.
The film opens the curtains on the grueling experience of auditioning for a Broadway show. We watch countless hopefuls perform complex and intricate choreography in a bid to stand out from the crowd.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Their flexibility, agility, and stamina amaze us, much today as they did when we first saw the movie. If it were up to us, we'd just get a bigger stage to accommodate all the talent. Every second is magnetic and utterly riveting, and nothing says a 5, 6, 7, 80s more. Number 2. Fame. Fame. If you're anything like us, you only need to hear the opening beats to this song and you're grabbing your leotard and leg warmers and heading out to the street. This scene proves that you don't need slick and meticulous choreography to create an unforgettable and legendary dance moment. Indeed, Irene Cara's iconic tune literally stops traffic as the students rush into the busy New York roads and move in whatever way the music compels them to. Apparently, it took 3 days to shoot, and they closed half of central Manhattan to get it done.
Hey! Yo! Move your parade! What do you think this is, Fifth Avenue? Back!
Yet, it looks totally spontaneous, feels electric, and oozes fun. The number practically defines this generation of dance genre, and we have no doubt its legacy will live forever. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Detention Dance, The Breakfast Club. Who wants to recreate the montage with us? Day-O Routine, Beetlejuice. It would be impossible to decline an invitation to this dinner party.
A beautiful bunch, a ripe banana.
Hoofing it on the ceiling, Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo. This gravity-defying number is still astounding today. Shake a Tail Feather, The Blues Brothers. Just hearing this song makes us want to shake our tail feathers.
Twist it! Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, love. Now we go loop-de-loop. Shake it out, baby.
Twist and Shout, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. We all dreamt of ditching school and having our own twist and shout moment.
Well, shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. Come on, baby, now.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You'll have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. I've had the time of my life, Dirty Dancing. Few dances from the 80s movies stand out as much as this show-stopping finale. And no, not just because of that famous lift. Choreographers Kenny Ortega and Doriana Sanchez combined several dance styles to create their signature Dirty Dancing moves.
With a little mambo thrown in, a little Cuban motion thrown in. Sort of a conglomeration that's based on all the original dancing of the early 60s.
The routine appears during the film's climax when Baby finally comes into her own and shows everyone that she can really strut her stuff. The fluidity and sensualness of the steps, combined with Johnny and Baby's fiery chemistry, made this a timeless moment, beloved by generations.
Just remember,
You're the one thing
I can't get enough of.
We're not embarrassed to admit that we've tried replicating their moves. Just point us to the nearest lake and we'll even give that lift a go. Any volunteers to catch us?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.